Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to talk about the three methods that you can actually use and do yourself or through a registered agent or through a website called inkfile.com and register your limited liability company. If you're planning to actually register your LLC through the Oklahoma state, then there are some rules and regulations that you need to follow. I'm going to go in great detail in this video and give you the complete breakdown of what you need to know, what information you need to have, and how you're supposed to go about getting your company registered as a limited liability company. First thing we're going to do, you're going to head over to Google, and once you go on Google, you're going to search for Oklahoma LLC. Once you click on this, there will be a website called www.sos.ok.go. This is the actual Oklahoma government site for the state. And once you click on it, you're going to head over to this page over here where you're going to have the article of organization. Now, guys, one of the major things that you need to understand that this information is actually intended to help in organizing the Oklahoma's limited liability company to the provision of the Title 18 Section 2000 of the Oklahoma statutes. And obviously you have to consult the statutes very carefully, and this is the reason why I am making these videos, to give you the complete breakdown. This is the first methodology, which is based on the actual physical usage of the application of the limited liability company. So if you're thinking of going and getting it done yourself through the offline methodology, this is what you need to do. The first thing is that you need to prepare and file with the Secretary of State and sign one copy of the article of organization. The second thing is you have to pay the Secretary of State a filing fee of $100 as per Title 18 of Section 2055. The main thing over here that you need to understand is that the instruction for preparing the article of association is absolutely crucial, and you need to know exactly what you need to ensure that you do not miss anything, so there aren't any cracks left in the organization when you create a limited liability company. The first thing is the name of the limited liability company. The name shall contain either the words limited liability company or limited company, or the abbreviations as per LLC, LC, LLC, or L.C. And the word completed may be abbreviated to LTD, and the word company may be abbreviated to Co. So you got to make sure that you have these available. The second thing is the availability of the name. You can check it in advance by phoning the Secretary of State. They've given the numbers, or check it online as well, or by coming in person. Now, a lot of time people make this mistake where they actually have the name of the company, which is different through the website, the email, or even the social media handles that they have for their organization. Please make sure that you use the same name for your email, for your website, for your business, and your social media handles. There is a $10 fee with a reservation of the name for 60 days to ensure you can get all your documentations finished and ready for applying. There's principal place of business, which is very important. So you need a street address for the company's principal place of business, where everything is going to be located, with a proper PO box and all the other requirements. So everything in the post could be sent there. And PO boxes are not acceptable generally if you just give them a PO box. So they need a full address of exactly where the business physically is located, which is very important because there's any documentation, any visitation that needs to be done, so they know exactly where to find you. You need to have an email address for the company's primary contact for the registered business, where every domestic and foreign limited company registered to the business in Oklahoma shall file an annual certificate each year on the company's anniversary date, which confirms it is an active business and includes its principal place of business and address, and shall pay an annual certificate fee of $25 as per Title 18 Section 2055.2. So guys, make sure you have your email address, because all the communication is going to take place via the email address, and you need to have a registered agent and a registered office. Now guys, a lot of times people tend to ask us that why do we need a registered agent? Because this is very important, and you can easily find a registered agent. And what does actually a registered agent do, which is very important, because all 50 states actually require you to assign a registered agent to be available to receive legal documents for your business, such as government correspondence, subpoenas, and tax notices. Now, a lot of time you need to communicate effectively, efficiently, to make sure that you respond properly to whatever documentation or correspondence that you get from the government or from any legal entity. And if you don't know how to respond to them and what time to respond and who to respond to, that can cause you a serious problem down the line. And that is one of the reasons why you need to have a registered agent, to ensure that every single document that you actually get delivered, you can reply back to it and ensure that every single communication is done properly. Now, getting back to the article of organization, you need to have the terms of existence. Now, this is very important, guys, because the term of existence is how long the company will remain active or in existence for. And this is going to be set on numbers or future effective expiration days. So this is an actual planning of what's going to happen in the future, what you plan to do. So there are all these information that needs to be actually available with the execution of at least one person who may or may not be a member of the limited liability company must sign the article of organization. And the person who signs this is not required to be a member of the limited liability company. However, this does not exclude him or her from being there in the future. So there's one or more person that may form a limited liability company. A person is actually defined as an individual, general partnership, or a limited partnership, or even a limited liability company, a trust, an estate, or an association, or corporation, or any other legal or commercial entity. So basically, you can have multiple individuals or organization actually creating a limited liability company. So for example, if you have a company and your friend has a company and they actually create another limited liability company, they can do it based on the company itself, not on the individuals. The beauty of having an LLC, it actually helps you to secure your own wealth and your personal accounts. So basically, if someone sues you for whatever reason or you go bankrupt, your personal accounts are going to be separated from the accounts of the organization of your business, and it will not affect it. So your business is going to face and go bankrupt and its assets going to be sold out or whatever problems they may face. But you as an individual will not be held accountable because you will be a member of the organization where the organization is actually in existence in its own. So these are the article of organization that you need to fill out. If you need any guidance, guys, to name the limited liability company, to find a street or the email address or the name, you can always drop us a message in the comment section below. But please make sure that the article of organization must be signed by at least one person who may or may not be a member, and they need to sign over here and print their names and their date. Now, as I scroll down, you'll see the different documentations that are going to be available over here that you need to make sure that you actually get in. So the receipt is going to read as follows: the person or the name, business name, the mailing address, the city, state, and zip code with their phone or cell number and their email address. Now, this is where you physically go and fill this form in and hand it over to the Secretary of State and get everything done. The second method is very simple as well. When you head back on the top over here and you click on this particular website, when you click on it, you'll be taken to this filing over here. Now, once you go over here, you will head over to where it's called Domestic Limited Liability Company. Once you click on it, it will take you to the next page, and this is where the business entity filing comes in place. Now, this is going to be done completely online, so you won't have to physically go anywhere. You will do everything online, but please make sure you have all these documentations ready with you when you start filing them and start creating them. So make sure you do your homework before, not while you're filling it in. And because I personally have looked at a lot of these different states, and I know for a fact that a lot of entrepreneurs or young businesses don't have the knowledge that is required to fill these documentations up. You need to make sure that you actually have someone that understands exactly what documentation is required. So basically, you have to have the special instructions, the limited liability company, the effective date, the address, the duration, the registered agents, the attachment, the signature, reviewing it, and once all of that is done, you got to save it, and then you're done. If you have any issues and don't want to do it yourself, you can head over to this website called inkfile.com. Now, inkfile.com has actually helped 800,000 businesses launch themselves since 2004, and it's been trusted by a lot of individuals. And there are 4 easy steps that you can actually start your business quite simply, and they have everything set up for you. And that is one of the reasons why I really recommend this website, because they actually have the full knowledge and information, and the registered agent that actually support you, guide you, and assist you in every single step that you tend to take. How do you do it? It's very simple and straightforward, guys. You get to head over to this particular place where it says start my business. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the next page where you will select what sort of business you want it to be: an LLC, S corporation, a C corporation, or a nonprofit. We're going to go for the LLC. Once you select it, I've already selected the particular state that is going to be in Oklahoma. And obviously, once you've done it, you will head down over here and they're going to ask you for the fee. There are 3 different methodologies that are available: the silver, the gold, and the platinum. Now, the silver one is for $104, the gold is for $303, and the platinum is $403. Now, the state fee, as you can see over here, is the same for each one of them, but the package fee is different. For the platinum is going to be $299, and the package fee is going to be $199, where the package for the silver one is completely free. So what actually includes in this one is quite different. I personally feel that if you want to actually get your business registered as a limited liability company, you need all the support, all the assistance that you can get. So I would highly suggest to go for the platinum, because you're going to get the business contract templates, you're going to get the domain name and the business email. You can prepare the filing of article of association, unlimited name searches. You're going to get your EIN number as well, the IRS form 2553, the operating agreements, banking resolutions, lifetime company alerts, online access dashboard, unlimited phone and email support, business banking accounts, and business tax consultation is going to be available. Now, having all of these things are all the support that you require to ensure that there aren't any cracks left in your formation of your company. Now, guys, one of the things that you have to keep in mind that I personally believe is essential for anyone that's starting off a business is understanding and getting the knowledge. You got to make sure that you research, you read up, you find for yourself more information so you are actually well read when it comes to actually getting a company registered, because you don't want to get scammed in the way. And that is one of the reasons we're making these videos, to ensure that every single individual person, entrepreneur that is thinking of setting up a business has the proper facts, the figures, and the knowledge that they're required to set it up. So guys, if you have any questions, you can always comment in the comment section below. I will reply back to you. We're here to help you out. If you've not subscribed to the channel, guys, do subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Share this video with your friends and family that want to register an LLC in Oklahoma. If they need any support, we're here for you. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.